Boom shakalaka, $100,000 Bitcoin, the real reason for the pump today. And amazing news for altcoins. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, $100,000 Bitcoin today will go down in history. I cannot believe it. The real reason behind today's pump, and things are about to go bananas for altcoins. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, join us on Twitter at Crypto Love, and subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos since 2017, when Bitcoin was a mere $2,000 on a good day. Now, today, Fear and Greed Index at 84, up from yesterday's 78. Still in extreme greed, but going up as the overall market goes up 3% today. Bitcoin up 6% today, $102,132 US. Wow. Holy freaking cow. Hard to believe, because basically 7 years ago, if we just get rid of that 1 and 0, that was the price of Bitcoin, $2,132, and has gone up a lot in that time. Can you imagine what's going to happen in the next 7 years when that many more people know about the hardest money in the history of the planet that they can't print any more of, that there's only 21 million, a whole bunch are lost? Holy freaking cow. Ethereum at 38.41, XRP 228, Solana 234, BNB 721, Dogecoin 44 cents, Cardano 119, and Tron 32 cents. Now, Bitcoin, take a look at this. Breaking previous all-time highs, this dashed line right here. New all-time highs today. Brand new trend line. You can see the trend line just keeps getting steeper and steeper and steeper, bouncing off of the 21 EMA once again, like we were talking about in yesterday's video. No surprise there. But here's what may be a surprise for you. The last time Bitcoin broke through a previous all-time high like this was this one back here at $74,000. After breaking through there, if we take that bar pattern, overlay it where we are right now, guess what? We could have $145,000 Bitcoin by the beginning of January. That would be one way to bring in the new year, am I right? Now, Bitcoin, after all the doubted every single step of the way. The guys from the Big Short thinks Bitcoin is a bubble. Bitcoin is a dangerous speculative bubble. Bitcoin is Tulip Mania 2.0. The logic problems that'll pop the Bitcoin bubble. So that's the end of Bitcoin, the Bitcoin bubble. All of this. And guess what? The price just keeps on going up and up and up, because maybe it's fiat that has a logic problem. Now, as Bitcoin broke $100,000, it did liquidate $2 billion worth of shorts. Holy freaking cow. They just got liquidated, pushed the price up even higher. And coincidentally, this is exactly the day when Bitcoin was going to be overdue for $100,000 based on the days it takes to add a zero to Bitcoin. You can see this basically just plotted out perfectly. $1, $10, $100, $1,000, $10,000. And guess what? This day prediction was for December 4th, officially overdue on December 4th. He posted this on November 28th. And guess what? December 4th, Bitcoin $100,000. Holy freaking cow. And guess what? Should price continue? Now, there's a possibility it could have popped through, might go back down. Who knows what will happen to price in the short term? My expectation is all of a sudden we're going to start seeing news reports all over the place. Bitcoin's over $100,000. Can you believe this? Just 6 years ago, it was trading at $3,000. How is that possible that something can go to that? Gold doesn't do that. Stocks doesn't do that. Money doesn't do that in the bank. Oh my goodness, Bitcoin, it's got to be the best investment ever. As a matter of fact, it's the best investment in the past 15 years. Holy freaking cow. Everybody's got to buy it now. You got to add it to your portfolio, 3 to 5% in your portfolio to hedge against inflation. That's what I see happening. That's what'll push Bitcoin price up. And should price break $110,000, guess what? $8 billion more of Bitcoin shorts to be liquidated should that happen. Holy freaking cow. It's not far off. Now, the real reason behind the Bitcoin pump today, it turns out it's the return of the McRib. You can see historically on this chart of Bitcoin versus McRib returns that every time the McRib returns, boom, massive pump for Bitcoin. Is McDonald's really behind the pumps in Bitcoin? Because every time Bitcoin price crashes, everybody goes and applies for jobs at McDonald's. But I guess right now they just must be flooded with employees and employee applications and everything like that. So they don't need any more employees right now. So they just bring back the McRib. Bitcoin price pumps, as a matter of fact, doubles after every time the McRib returns. And then once everybody is rolling in their money, driving their Lambos to work at McDonald's, then all of a sudden they crash the price. They take away the McRib. Everybody gets really sad. And then people start applying for jobs at McDonald's once again. Is it just the McDonald's cycle? Could be. Now, Bitcoin right now breaking out of a bullish pennant. Price for this, $145,000. Coincidentally, the same as this bar pattern right here, $145,000 for Bitcoin. Could be headed there in a month, or who knows. But taking a look, comparing this cycle in black with the 2020 cycle in gray and the 2017 cycle in yellowish orange right here, it turns out that if this cycle holds true, we won't see the first resistance until roughly $135,000 to $160,000, and won't see the peak until roughly $250,000 US per Bitcoin. Hard to freaking believe. I still can't wrap my head around it. These numbers are crazy. And if we take a look, taking a look at previous cycles, 2016, 2020 bull markets average and scale to this cycle with standard deviation ranges, we were talking about this yesterday, how the current trajectory, this red dashed straight line right here, at an order of magnitude lower, one standard deviation below, predicts $100,000 between January 16th and June 25th. Worst case scenario. Well, we've already broken that. And guess what? This one continues up and up and up. And potentially by the end, we might be looking over $500,000 per Bitcoin this cycle. So buckle up. And also, if you have altcoin bags, which I'm sure many of you do, because we've been talking about how alt season is on the verge of happening. Well, we have the first indicator that alt season has occurred. In Bitcoin dominance, the parabolic SAR has been tagged for the first time in 20 months. The last time this happened was the beginning of the last alt season. So it looks like as long as Bitcoin doesn't continue a massive bullish tear and altcoins standing still, it looks like alt season is beginning. We also have not seen a setup like this in 8 years. Taking a look at the similarities in the RSI in the Bitcoin price chart, same exact thing. Well, we're headed for crazy alt season right now. Already signs breaking out from resistance. Signs of alt season beginning. Things are about to go pop. Oh my goodness. And in case this is your first alt season, this is generally how it plays out. First phase is Bitcoin for roughly 3 to 4 weeks, which we have already seen as Bitcoin broke previous all-time highs at $70,000 and then has been climbing for the past 3 to 4 weeks. Then all of a sudden we see Ethereum and large caps, and then alt season, every single meme coin you've ever dreamed of and everything else out there. Holy freaking cow. Remember that, all ships do rise together, but take your profits because when it's over, they all go back to zero. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video, join us on Twitter, TheCryptoLove, subscribe to the channel. And also, there's an awesome playlist you might enjoy right there. Check it out on the top. Cryptocurrencies, what they'll be worth in 2025. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.